Hello guys and welcome to our last video about the independence movement. Here we're going to focus on stages 3 and 4. Remember that our independence war started in 1810, ended in 1821, which means it lasted 11 years, and it had 4 different stages, and each stage had different leaders. Why? Because the leaders were executed and other people continue doing their job. So the third stage is the longest one. It started in 1815 when Morelos was executed, and it ended in 1821 at the beginning of the year. The main leaders were Vicente Guerrero and Guadalupe Victoria. And during this period, this stage, there were lots of fights. Spain was no longer invaded by France because the French invasion ended in 1814. So they were focusing on keeping the territory that was providing so much gold, so much silver, so much taxes, Nobody wanted to let go. So they had their army. The army that represented the Spanish crown was called Realistic. And they were fighting against the insurgent army that was the one that was looking for independence. So an important fact important random fact is that later on, after the independence was achieved, Guadalupe Victoria became the first president of Mexico from 1824 to 1829. So, okay, and then we go to stage 4. Stage 4 started at the beginning of the year in 1821, around in February, let's call it, and it ended in September the 27th, 1821, which is the official date where the war is over and Mexico becomes an independent nation. So the main leader was Vicente Guerrero. Another important character that was not an independence leader, but it was a key person for this to happen, was Agustín de Iturbide. Agustín de Iturbide was part of the Realistic Army. But in February, they wrote this document that was called Plan de Iguala. This document was like the document that contained all the information that later was going to be signed as the official independence of Mexico. So they gave each other a hug that was called Abrazo de Acatempan, or Acatempan hug, and it represents the union of the two armies because both of them were the leaders, one of the Realistic Army and the other one from the insurgent army. And when they hug, it symbolizes that they become one. And this is the part where Ejército Trigarante is born. Trigarante, or El Ejército de las Tres Garantías. What about them? Well, we will get there. So this is a painting that illustrates how the Abrazo Acatempan went. This hug happened in February, but the official date for the independence, officially the war was over, was September the 27th, 1821. Okay? So these two events didn't happen the same day, but this hug symbolizes pretty much the end of the war. And then Plan de Iguala contained that this new nation that was going to be independent was going to defend 3 important guarantees. So these guarantees were union, independence, and religion. And Ejército Trigarante had them in their flag. And if you notice, we still have those colors in our flag, even though we don't have the flag in diagonal position. So lots of important things about our history. I hope you have enjoyed them. I really, really enjoyed sharing them with you, and see you later.